week we're going to look at drawing an angelfish. As you can see, this is what we're going to aim for. So where do we start? I've actually got a selection of pencils today, just because quite a few of you have been asking about what various pencils are for. So I'm not going to go into loads of details, but an F, that's for your fine details. Your B's, so that with a B, the higher the number, the more bolder the colour, the more darker it is. And in reverse, the H pencils, the higher the number with a H is the lighter the shade. H's are quite the hard. If you start with the H, that'll be your darkest. As the numbers go up, that'll be lighter. With B's, it's different. It's the reverse. The higher the number, the darker. The darker the tone. So, back onto the angelfish. I'm just going to use a 2H to start with. So I've put the fine details, I put it in lightly there, and I'm just going to go over so you can actually see where we start. If, again, we're going to do this by shapes. So start with a circle. Okay. And if you look at the fins, like a triangle shape, if you very faintly, so I'm putting this in dark so you can see, put in a triangle shape, see the triangle? Okay, and you don't have to put the straight lines in there. But if you then softly think about how a fin would move in the sea, quite curvaceous. It comes back to the back of the circle here, and again with this one, just going to take away that straight line, bring it in curve, and again here a nice flowing line. You can see that almost triangle shape here where the attach the fin. Okay, the two parallel lines, and then what you will do is you'll curve that to meet your circle. Again, aim for this triangle. See the triangle? Okay, remember these guidelines here. Find your centre. Put your guidelines in. This guideline here, this line, make sure your fin symmetrical, and it also gives the part where it goes inwards. So again, think of that curve, the meeting point there, back, and then you can even follow this line further away. Look at the nose now. So again, you would put this triangle shape in here. Well, in an angelfish, they have this round. It goes in a little bit and then just comes, tapers out, back out. That's where the mouth is. And your eye sits right here. They're quite big eyes. Put your centre circle and then go around it gradually. You can darken that later. Okay, and then you've got these two flowing dolphins, they're called. And they sit right next to each other. That's where you should be up to, okay? I'm just going to let you get your angelfish shape, how you like it, and then we're going to work on the rest of it. So remember the circle, triangle, triangle shapes, okay, and then gradually add in these flowing lines. Soften those edges. See you in a bit. Hiya. So now you should have your Angelfish ready to put in some more details. We're going to put in the markings now. And so we're going to start with, we'll start with the back fin here. The easiest way to do this, to put the thin grades in there, if you, well, I find it easy this way. I have it in front of me, and I'll start off with the centre. Okay, I'm going to put the markings in there so I know where I'm going to start. And then, and that way, I work on each side. Find it easy to get it more symmetrical. Then we're going to work on the markings. Try to keep your line parallel with the other one. I'm going to put all these markings in first before we shade them, on which we'll be using a B pencil, probably be, I think I've got 5B to hand here. So you'll have these markings the back of the fins, and then we're going to add the stripe. Now the stripe doesn't stop at the body, it goes right through it. And again, if you repeat that, quite flowy. You put a, if you look where the nose is here, they have quite a bit of a bump line there. And then this smaller fin, which is just around the centre of the circle, goes in here. You put another, these lovely dark markings that they have. It won't go through that fin, it'll stop. Just going to shorten that line there a little bit. And we don't need these lines that's helped us before. We can get rid of those. And the lines in between your markings are. Get rid of those too. So I'm going to show you how to put in your darker tones now. I'm not going to do all of them. I'm going to show you one. Otherwise, you'll just be sat watching me. Remember again, side of the pencil. When you get to the edges, you can lift your pencil up. Okay? Oops. You hold sharp pencils too much. Exaggerate that line and then back to the shading. As you can see, this is going to take quite a while. So just do this one, and you're going to work on this one, these areas here, until you get this effect. Oh, I've got this one, you've got one running through the eye. I just want to show you the difference with the B and the H, because I'm going to do some shading at this end as well. H. So this is a 4H, and I want a softer, gradient, softer shading. And you'll see that's much lighter. And again, if you want to, I just find it easier, turn around so you can actually see the angle more clearly. You can bring these in, emphasise this a little more if you like. So I'm going to leave you now to carry on making all your markings much darker. Then when you come back, we're going to work on the remainder of the angelfish. So after about probably about 40 minutes, you should have something that resembles this. So all your beautiful markings now should be in place. We're now going to work on the fins. We're going to put the lines in there. I'm going to use a H pencil because I want it to be quite soft. I don't want it to be as bold as the dark lines that's on the angelfish. So just run your lines. So I'm working from up and back. Yeah. I find it easier that way. You can find your own way. Okay. That's those in place. And again there, we're going to do the same on these, on the bottom fin. So again, you want this. It gets longer. I'm looking at the whole line from one end. Okay, that's it in place. Now we're going to put some shading throughout the angelfish. And again, I'm still going to use this H. I've got the sort of the strongest, the darkest of the H's. I'm just going to slightly bring in. See how I'm doing that scrumbling motion that I taught you before? I'm going to bring some more of this refinement to your lovely angelfish. I wanted to make it a bit happier really, but they don't look very happy, do they? Here. And again, see how it's just that scrumbling. A little tip, when you've got these bolder, these darker colours, and you tend to get the pencil, as you can see here. Yeah, we actually got to put it there. See how the pencil goes over your page and ends up making a bit of a mess. Once you've done it, you can fix it with a hair lacquer, but while you're actually working away, if you put a piece of paper over it, yeah, and your hand on there, so it'll go onto the paper, not onto your drawing. any bits, so you can actually go over it then and see if there's any bits that you want to refine. So hopefully you have an angelfish that resembles something like this. Please get involved. We'd love to see your stunning angelfishes. You can have a look on YouTube or on Facebook for Creative Remedies tomorrow, 1 o'clock. Bye now.